I can't believe it. Episode 200 is here. Let's have some fun. Let go.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is February 26th. 2021. It's a fancy Friday. And this is episode number 200 of the show. I have to start by saying from the bottom of my heart, thank you for getting me to 200, getting us to 200. When this started May 11th of last year, it was a last-ditch effort in relevancy. For being honest, and I had always said I didn't want to do a podcast or anything because that's what failed radio guys do, and everyone was like, "Nah, do a show." So I did a show. 200 episodes later, that's 5 episodes a week, give or take. 200. That's what, 40 weeks? It's pretty fancy. Thank you guys so much for making this a reality, a possibility. I appreciate all the deckheads. All of your support has been amazing. I look forward to continuing to grow this thing with you guys. Having you a part of this has been something special for me, so I can't thank you enough. That's enough with the crybaby shit. I'm not gonna cry today. 100 meant a lot. 200 means a lot. The 1 year anniversary will mean the most. Honest to God, the 1 year anniversary. It'll be a year without a job too. But we're somehow making this work. So it is episode 200 today. I do have a lot planned for you. Don't forget it is a Friday, a fancy Friday. Shout out Justin Swinford. It is a fancy Friday, which means we have Lawn Talk. Jerome Solomon is joining me and so much more to get to. But as we always do, we must chat first. Shout out to the chat. William Resendez winning a triple crown on the 200th anniversary of the show. It doesn't get much better than that. My friend William, you are the greatest deckhead in the world for like the next hour and 56 minutes, my friend. You have killed it. Fun fact, this is an interesting thing here. William Resendez was the very first Patreon subscriber. That's a fun fact. He's here today. I appreciate your super chat. He claims the triple crown, but literally I had created the Patreon and didn't even tell anybody about it yet. William found it, signed up, and he has been rocking with me ever since then. William, buddy, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for everything you've done at this point, and congratulations on being the greatest deckhead on the 200th episode of the show. That's high. That's a high honor, my friend. Rest of the chat, let's do it, man. Fuck that timer. All right, it's episode 200. I'm shouting out everybody. I might even duplicate some names, and I don't give a shit. Got to say what's up to William Resendez. There's Barry Laminack in the chat. D Mata is here, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. He says, where's everybody at? Yeah, it's a weird, something crazy was happening with the notifications. I think I might have deleted something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. KD is here. What up, Playboy? That was fun last night running with KD and House and Walt on the Twitches. Y'all miss it if you don't get it. Robert is here. What's up, buddy? Jesus Perez in the building. What's up, Playboy? Reverend Lord Chris Householder III. Thank you for rocking with me. 200. So, Stephen the Weather Guy We haven't had 200 weather reports, but damn it, I'm looking forward to the next 200. Current conditions at BiffNet World Headquarters, 78 degrees, dew point 64 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, 70% chance Barry gets drunk for episode number 200. Oh, no. Well, I kind of want to, but Jen and I had a call this morning, and we have a sales meeting afterwards, and she was like, 2 shots, Laminack, that's your limit. Yeah, I now have 2 wives in my life. I have 3 moms and 2 wives. I got 4 moms, actually. I have 5.5 moms. Sometimes my dad acts like a bitch. We'll count that as a mom, too. Like 7 moms in my life. I don't need this many damn women telling me what to do. Jen said I can't get drunk today because we got a sales meeting, so, I mean, I kind of want to. Brandon Martinez, what's up? Stupid ass. Feels like just 200 episodes ago, Barry started episode 1. Yeah, and congratulations. That's how math works. Eric Elvin's in the building. Ray Lucio, what up, Playboy? Hey, Ray, I'm going to be in touch with you soon. When we get ready to go out to Bay Area Turning Point, I might need your services, young man. But thank you for rocking with me, Ray, man. I really appreciate it. Eric Rosendez, I got John Dory. What's up, player? Virginia Buttonweed. Oh, we got to talk about this Barry on Deck Pirates, and we're going to do that all courtesy of Virginia Buttonweed. SVG's in the building. Total Dallas is here. Billy Keller, what's up, man? Fidel Lamone, what's up? 200, we are here. We are in it. I remember episode 100 like it was yesterday. That was a big deal to me. I'm not going to lie. Episode number 100 was pretty cool. I didn't think that I had never done anything other than the usual suspects. I had never done anything that long. I mean, other than, being married that long. But so this was kind of cool to be able to just hit these milestones individually with as much work that goes into it. Richard Bales is here. What's up, player? Oh, Rach, you guys, this is one of my favorite people in the world, all the way from Minnesota. I hope you're staying warm. I know it's still cold as hell up there, Rachel, but it's good to see you, sweetie. Thank you for dropping in. Mark G, what's up, man? Fidel Lamone is here. We got already. Who else? Incarnate. What's up, dog? BTK Killer in the building. Thank you for stopping in, Brent. Much appreciated. Justin Swinford is here. Richard Vales. Our baby is growing up so fast. His balls is going to drop soon. Uriel Villanueva. What's up, dog? Tony Garza. Oh, my God. Thank you for not... Truck Driver Pookie, what's up, player? Aaron J. Bryant, what's up? I love Aaron because he's always reminding you guys to send a thumbs up to the show. And that's needed because I always forget to ask for that. So subscribe, thumb up, all that shit. Aaron Little, what's up, player? Who else is here? Who else? Oh, there she goes. My sweet Cece, how are you? The ladies are rolling in. There's mom number 7. What's up, Jen? Rudolph Rodriguez, I love it. Sanitize, wash hands, back the fuck up. Times 200. Jeff Bell. The inventor of the Triple Crown has showed up for episode 200. Who else is here? Joe Pro, my guy. Joe Pro, what's up, dude? Wallace Wilts is here. PK, what's up, girl? I met with PK yesterday. Super excited about the nonprofit going forward. Very small contingent of deckheads repping episode 200 together. Oh, are y'all hanging out? Are y'all together? Oh, that's so neat. I love that shit. Oh my gosh, there she is. The matriarch of the deckheads. Donna, I love you, baby girl. Thank you so much. Robert is here. Truck Driver Pookie, we got already. Tony, Mark G, I got the super secret project. Oh, no shit. Tell Jess I said congratulations, man. Alan Denson's in the building. Walt, my guy. Stephen Luther. Who else? Come on. I don't give a fuck how long this takes. I know some people are leaving. Come back. I just got to say, look, man, I got to say what's up to everybody. Everybody showed up. We're doing it. Tony, thank you for the super chat, my friend. That is way too generous of you. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, man. John Wesling's in the building. Why do you feel attacked? Why do you what? Who's attacking John Westling? Oh, there he goes. Congrats on 200. Thank you, buddy. I damn near missed you there. Underrated Mess is here. Almost like a job. Lisa, what's up, girl? How are you? Josh, what's up, 713 Hooligan? BiffNet for life. Patreon today, Barry. What? What happened? What'd I miss? Hey, Barry, congrats on 200. Thank you, Dandy Dan. You're the man, Dandy Dan. Thank you for being here. PPWL. Or Peep. I don't know how to say. Is it Lee? PPW Lee? I don't know. I thank you for being here, though. Justin Swinford, Jan Frank. Who else? Amos, what's up? Can you curse in super chats? I don't think so. I don't think you can. I think they won't let you do that. Oh, shit. Here we go. I was ready, motherfuckers. I was ready. Yeah. Sorry, Jen. That sales meeting's going to be absolute garbage. I've got the shots ready to go. Plus, we're drinking. I'm firing off this fireball first. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the super chat, Josh. Here, see, I'm even doing it like, is this official shot? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's an official fireball shot. That's a whole ass man shot right there. Let me get this out of the way. This is the first lamb bomb. Ignore the burn. No big deal. Guys, all jokes and bullshit aside, thank you. Thank you for making this a possibility. Thank you for making this a reality. And thank you for making this a thing. I would have never told you. I couldn't have guessed in a million years that we would have made 200. But we're here. And I am really excited about the momentum we have and the support that I have behind me. Thank you. And I love you. And I appreciate you. Cheers. Ooh, ha. All right, let's keep drinking. Because it is a Friday, and we do drink on Fridays, and we do it ASMR style. So I'm just going to be rocking some Jamie and Coke. That's all. Let's get the pour going first. That's about right. God, this sounds so good. My favorite part is the stir. Oh, I nutted a little. It happens. All right, so we're rocking this Jameson and Diet. See how that goes. Not my favorite. I'm just out of Crown. But Jamie works. I like shooting Jamie better, but this will work. This will do. All right, let's get to some show stuff, shall we? I think that's enough. What is Jen? What happened? Damn it to hell, I'm rescheduling it. I'm drinking too. No! We got to knock this out. I got to have you on that shit next week. We cannot reschedule it. But I don't want to talk. Jen and I both will do a meeting drunk and none of us will remember what happened. So Jen, you got to hold it together. God damn it. For the show. Do it for the gram. Please no. All right, let's get to the show. What do I have on the lineup today? Oh, comment challenge. This is real simple. Let's kick this off. Let's kick this show off with a comment challenge. A very simple thing here. AR Platinum, buddy. Thank you so much. Oh, the stir. Get it, daddy. I know. And I didn't even do the thing like I normally do. Thank you for the super chat, AR Platinum, and thank you for all your help getting this going, man. Y'all don't realize AR Platinum, big part of what we're doing here behind the scenes, especially in the beginning. So very much appreciated. Virginia Buttonweed, BOD merchandise about to go for half price around 5 today. I probably could do that and move all the shit. What up, G-Man? All right. Comment challenge for the day. Comment challenge for the show. I'm going to leave it in the comments down below. A lot of you were asking me, once the shows go away, does the comment challenge matter? It still does. Sure, it still does. And comments still matter on all the videos. I'm going to get into more of the show stuff later. All right. But for now, we're still rocking the comment challenge until we figure out the full direction of this channel. Your comment challenge for today is real simple. What's your favorite single moment of Barry on Deck? I know that's kind of selfish, but for those of you that are here, you wouldn't be rocking with me right now on a Friday at 2:15 if you didn't like this show as much as I like bringing it to you. So I just want to know, what's your favorite moment in these first 200 episodes? I'll go first. I'll tell you mine. You don't have to do it in the chat, though you can, and I would love to see them. My favorite moment of this show has to be, and it kind of doesn't count, but it does, but it's got to be the Streamathon. the fact that we pulled that off and we did what we did, and it was one show, but it was the culmination of so much work by so many people, you know, like Katie and Jen and House and Donna and Clarence and me and Jerry Bow and so many others pitching in and donating, and like this community, you and me, these deckheads, we raised almost $7,000 in a 2-hour show. I don't know, until we've surpassed that, that's going to be my favorite moment, because I don't think you guys really understand how much help we provided and how much good we did. Us, just some regular ass people, just a bunch of nobodies. Just right now, there's what, 58 of us? 59? 120 on the Patreon? There's about 200, I would say, 250 hardcore dedicated Barry on Deck deckheads. And we come together and we did something that a lot of these bigger shows and bigger names people don't even do. And I'm so proud of that. And I don't give a shit if this show ended tomorrow. I'll walk around with my head high and my chest out, because do you realize how much money we've raised since May 11th when this show started? Unbelievable. But that was the culmination for me. And that's why that's my favorite moment, because of just how much we did as a squad. Amos, thank you for the super chat, buddy. You're the man, dude. I really appreciate you. And he joined the Patreon recently, so thank you. But he said, happy 200, I guess. What did you want to curse, Amos? You could have put it in there. We should totally do a 300 theme for episode 300. You just want to see my titties, Luis. Luis said his favorite moment is when his comments get read. Boy, you just doubled up there. Richard Vale said the YouTube rant was the best. Sadly, I took that down. It's unlisted because, you know, we got to follow the consultant's instructions. Tony Garza said, favorite moment? Still waiting for it. Son of a bitch. Christmas marathon by far. Mark G said, donating to your brother-in-law's department for the horses. Shh, don't tell Jess I didn't choose Wednesday. No, that was a really cool thing. And by the way, he's supposed to send me pictures. They got a brand new saddle because they sit on those saddles and those horses a lot. And they were actually able to get a more comfortable saddle that allows them to be out there with the public longer. And it was all thanks in large part to us, the deckheads, you guys, the deckheads, doing exactly what Mark G said. So I'm going to hit him up for pictures, Mark, and I'll be able to show you. Justin said, you and your mother's conversation for the Christmas show really resonated with me personally. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. PK said the streamathon is my tops. Virginia Buttonweed said, fuck Tony. Louise said, as a formal Triple Crown winner, that's got to be one of the top moments for me. That's dope, man. I love the Triple Crown. It's so cool. Sean said, my favorite moment is when you unleashed sitting on the corner. Where's my song, by the way? Oh, it's coming, Playboy. You think I'm going to do episode 200 on a fancy Friday and not do sitting on the corner doing dope? It's going to happen after the break. That's what we do. That's how we do it. BTK said nobody. I don't know what that means. Fidel Limon, the fuck YouTube rant. Okay. I had an outer body experience on that rant. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know. That wasn't planned. I was so angry. Josh said, not only did we raise all that money, but we all did it while we were drunk. Right? What is this? Have you seen my rap sheet? No, I don't know what that means, BTK. You got to explain. Keith Sager, what's up? Late but here, it don't matter. It don't matter. Raw egg shot with the chef. Oh, God. Oh, I forgot about that. Chef Machete doing the raw egg because Virginia Buttonweed's a dick and made me, oh, God. I almost vomited live on the internet. That shit was awful. Favorite moment every time Barry calls somebody a raggedy bitch. Which I kind of pilfered from Reverend Lord Chris Householder III. Although I would like to point out, I use the word raggily a lot, which is raggedy but raggily. But, you know, when it became a thing, we just go with it. I'm a man of change. I can adapt. So I use raggily, but raggedy became the norm. You know, there's a whole dictionary of words, a glossary of terms, if you will, for Barry on Deck. And Raggedy bitch has become one of them. And it's almost a term of endearment now. And House is the biggest raggedy bitch I know. Amos said it was about your former employer. Never mind. Oh! I mean, look. PK said winning trivia was pretty neat. Yeah, that was fun. Yes, the YouTube rant was classic. There are so many. How could I choose one? Well, you got to, Donna. You got to. What am I, fucking 8th grade education? You got to. You have to, Donna. Just one. Just one. Am I missing any more? Winning the middle finger at Super Bowl was my number 2. That was pretty fucking awesome. That was pretty awesome. What else? Timeouts allow me to think about what I've done. I like it. Okay. Am I missing any other? For real though, Streamathon, Super Bowl watch party, but most of all, any rant. Okay. Yeah. You guys like the rants. Let me tell you why. Like yesterday, I have to stop for a moment. Let's pause this show. By the way, I can already feel the fireball kicking in. No food since yesterday about 7 o'clock. Drinking the JMO. It's going to be a wild ride until 4. So get ready. If you're new to the show, please don't judge Barry on Deck by this show. Go ahead and subscribe. I will tell you when I go live, and then you can come back and watch a normal show. But this is 200, and I've started drinking, and I have no food in me, so it's going to get a little sloppy. Okay, but we're reminiscing today a little bit. I do have to pause for the cause and say, sorry about yesterday. I'm sorry that I started off yesterday's show so angry. Let me just, I try to be an open book with you guys. I try to be as honest as possible with you guys. I don't hide things. I don't come on here and pretend that, everything is great every day. I'm an emotional dude. I'm a volatile human being. I am passionate. I am emotional. You guys know this. I cry a lot. I get angry a lot. I laugh a lot. That's the quintessential definition of an emotional guy. And, look, I can take a lot of shit. Trust me, when you hang out with comics and you come up with the friends that I had where ranking was a daily occurrence. I mean, a daily occurrence. I once had a dude told me I was so poor I ate carpet sandwiches. I would just gather up all the fuzz and make a sandwich out of it. I mean, you get used to that shit. But I will admit that there is a level of it when you have 150, 200 people fucking with you on a daily basis or close to it. At some point, it builds up. It's slowly. You know what I mean? Like it's slowly. And then one day, one person says one thing that just fucking sets you off. And that was yesterday at 2:02. And it was D-Mata. And I love D-Mata. I don't want there to be any doubt about that. I love him. He has been a huge supporter of mine, and I appreciate every day of his support. But that was a moment yesterday, and I am so sorry for it. I mean, look, the jokes do get old. But I don't, I wouldn't have it any other way, but you got to understand that some days you're in a bad mood. Some days, you guys know, you go to work. Right? You go to work, you fucking clock in, or you show up, you sit down in your cube, and here comes fucking Kathy. And she's walking down, and she's like, oh, hey, I guess somebody didn't get the memo, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, bitch, shut the fuck up. That was yesterday. D-Mata was my Kathy. So, apologize is my whole point. Louise said I use the word raggedy a lot, which is raggedy but wrong. Jesus says my favorite moment is today's show. That means you're still here. Keep it up, man. Damn, Jesus, that's deep as fuck, bro. I love you so much. All right, that was a little much. I think the liquor is fully kicked in. So you guys liked when the mom was on the show? Do I need to bring my mom on more? Would you guys like that? That's weird. That's super weird. All right, I'm just trying to ski. Oh boy. Sorry, Jen. This sales meeting is going to be rough. Virginia Buttonweed said, honestly, my favorite moment was watching my son's reaction to the video Barry made with the Little Leaguers. No shit. I totally forgot about that, VB. That was awesome. They're the best. Timeouts for everyone. Yesterday was classic. That'll happen more than once. Get ready. The episode when House became a reverend. That was pretty fucking dope. You've only rage quit one game of Call of Duty. Yeah, that's not bad, actually. As volatile as I am, change your rage quit into jumping jacks. Oh, channel it. Oh, yeah, that's good. My favorite episode was where House had his mod rights taken away. Hey, Barry, you see the meme I posted on the Discord about the late jokes? No, but I'll go back and check it out. All right, I'm trying to catch up on the chat. This is about you guys today, too. I'm not trying to, I mean, I'm going to do a show, but this is about you guys as well. What am I missing here? I'm missing a bunch. When a dumbass says somebody has a case of the Mondays. Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, that's the fucking worst. Okay. We're doing a show. What are we doing here? I'm getting so fucking white girl wasted right now. I'm probably going to show you guys my tits. I should have ate. I really should have ate. It's going to be bad. Jerome's going to join us in a little bit. That's going to be awful. All right. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. I have to do this real quick. Not that I have to, but I want to. Yesterday, if you guys don't know, Virginia Buttonweed, who is probably, if I had to do an award show and give an award for the most philanthropic deckhead, it's got to go to Virginia Buttonweed. Not that all that you guys don't donate and all that, but like VB will turn something that's just for fun into a fundraiser, and it'll go from just how many Reese's peanut butter cups can I eat? And then because VB is like, hey, I'll donate this through and we'll end up raising $1,500 for the food bank. That's a fact. That's 100% fact. The Reese's Challenge raised over $1,500 because Donna got involved and Terrence Guidry got involved, but we raised over $1,500 for the food bank doing the Reese's Challenge. So I love VB, and he was out here and he basically ponied up the dubs for us to be a sponsor of a Bel Air Little League team. So we are officially Bel Air Little League. The Bel Air Little League National Pirates are the Barry on Deck Pirates. And I finally got to watch a game yesterday. Oh my God, I'm so proud to be sponsoring these kids. Y'all, look what the Pirates did yesterday. They wrecked. I mean, absolutely wrecked the Bel Air Little League National Reds 12-2. I don't know the name of the kid that was on the mound, but holy cow. Struck out the side. They run ruled them a couple of times before I had to stop watching. But I'm just so proud to be representing the Bel Air Little League National Pirates. So yeah, and I didn't get a good screenshot of it, but you could see that when they're at bat, right on the back there, Barry on deck, and that's all thanks to Virginia Buttonweed. So, buddy, thank you. Number one, and number two, I'm super proud that they're repping Barry on deck, and I'm proud to be associated with the Bel Air Little League National Pirates. Sandoval said, how could I miss show 200? I just got signal. I'm on the road coming through Caldwell. Well, be careful, man. Don't drink and watch. Or, sorry, don't drive and watch. This is going to be a day. I can tell already I'm going to have a snack. I mean, it's not going to stop me from drinking, but I'm definitely going to have to grab a snack. If nips come out, I might have to super chat for the first time. Oh, really? Wait a minute, Dan. Now, Dandy Dan, how much are we talking if I show you my titties? Titty. I'm only going to show you one. You don't get both. I'd be through the sleeve. How much are we talking, Dan? I'll show you my fat, flabby titty. What are we talking? I ain't afraid. Listen, if chicks can do this on OnlyFans, I need to do like a Only Dex. That would be weird. Dude, it was so cool watching last night. Like, one kid was, as soon as I saw the catcher throw down to second the first time, I was like, I messaged Virginia Buttonweed. I was like, tell coach, send them every time. This kid, they got no shot. And that's why they lost 12-2. I mean, not because of the catcher, but, they just weren't great. Ava said Dan Lebitard made good money by bringing his dad on the show. Bring mom on. It might not be a bad idea. Yeah, but mom has all this dirt. She's got all the secrets. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want mom telling you guys, oh, Barry pissed the bed until he was 20. What? Mom! It's not true. I don't need that. I don't need that, though. I don't need that at all. Oh, shit. Now, look, I warned you guys. I warned you that, every Friday it's a fancy Friday, and every Friday I'm joined by my buddy, my pal, Jerome Solomon, and today is that day, and now is that time. Listen, Jay, I got to tell you, man, 2:30 on the dot. You ain't fucking around.
Look, man, I'm told 2:30, I'm there at 2:30. That's what I do. Every time that I do it. Every time that I do it. Except those other times.
Bro, I lost my I started the show like I do. This is episode 200, by the way. We're at.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, man. And I'm already half drunk, Sir Jerome, so you may have to carry this segment.
It's so different than usual.
Hey, listen. What are you drinking there? There better be water. You're in a car.
Agua.
Okay. I lost my shit yesterday for them fucking with me about being late. So I get it. I was like, I'm not going to mess with Jerome no more now because I get it. I'm late every day for work. 2:02, I start the show. It's a goddamn shame.
And it's not like you got something else to do, but, I ain't going to call you out like that. I mean,
wow. Well, that was Jerome Solomon.
It's Barry's world, so you do what you got to do.
No, I literally, every day, I'm like, man, I want to start on time. And then, bro, you know how this goes. Like, you got shit, and I always fuck it up. But I lost.
You was taking a shit? What you saying?
No, I wasn't taking. I got shit to
one earlier.
Oh, my God.
Well, yeah, you got shit to do.
Shit the night before. Hey, it's been a quiet week in sports.
For a change.
Right. But one thing I wanted to get your thoughts on, because, I value your opinion. I think you look at things intellectually and usually come from a different angle than most people do. And I like that. Yesterday on the show, we talked a little bit about this story about Kyrie Irving pushing for Kobe Bryant to become the new logo of the NBA. And I had my thoughts on it, and I gave it yesterday, and people can go back and watch it, and I don't necessarily need to rehash it. But when I was reading the story and coming up with my thoughts and opinions for the segment, I thought, I wonder what Jerome thinks about this. I would be interested. So that's the first thing I wanted to ask you about. I know you saw it. What are your thoughts on the push for this?
Well, Kobe is a strong representative of this current generation of players, as it were, because they all grew up idolizing him as opposed to the generation before them idolizing Michael Jordan. And then we're still fresh off. I mean, I know it's been a year. I think the other day was 1 year anniversary of the memorial service that they had. And so it's been a year since he died. He died tragically, he died young. So that still carries, that means a lot to these guys who looked up to him and admired him and worshiped him and got advice from him, on and off the basketball court. So it really stands out to them. And so I don't blame them for feeling that way about him, because in their mind, Kobe is the greatest. I mean, they'll go, Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan and LeBron is LeBron, but Kobe is their guy. So for a lot of them, I get where they're coming from. I wouldn't necessarily put Kobe. I mean, I think it was a natural. I don't mind leaving it as it is. Like, why the hell would you change it? Jerry West is the logo. That's the logo. But if you're gonna change it, yeah, you should have done it, a few years ago. But even if you do it now, it's Michael Jordan.
That's essentially what I said. And a lot of people were saying is, look, I understand the importance and the relevance of Kobe Bryant in the NBA, right? I mean, he's up there with legitimately the all-time greats, not just, in this era or in this decade, but legitimately ever. And I don't know if this is insensitive, but I said, look, I don't know that the same push is there. And I don't know that you do it just because if he died tragically.
If he wasn't dead, it might not have been talking, but they were talking about it before then. So to be fair to them, it didn't resonate with you, or didn't become as big of a discussion, but
right.
it was brought up and talked about before he passed. So that it's not just that. That may be why it's gotten a little bit more momentum. But I have Kobe ranked a lot lower as a player than most people do. But it's not about that. It's more about status and what he represents and his kind of power. Because Jerry West isn't one of the top 5 players in NBA history or anything.
Maybe not even one of the top 20, time, right?
They made the logo. He's a great player. He had a great career. He didn't win championships, but he was ridiculous. And he's one of the top 10 NBA people of all time because of what he did in building franchises even after he played, and he was already a great player. So no, and I'm not questioning his status, but you go from Jerry West to Kobe Bryant, you can't do that.
Yeah,
you gotta stop with MJ. Go from MJ to LeBron or something. Yeah, 30 years from now, but no,
I'm with you.
Kobe wouldn't make my list at all, but that's my list.
So White Magic was like, well, wait, what's your top 5 then? Like, do you have which this is all, I know, so subjective, but I think people, if they value your insights on sports, they want to know who are your, what would be your top 5? I would be interested in that.
Well, I have to give that some thought. That's what makes me great at what I do. I don't just randomly throw shit off the top of my head like you amateur. No, I'm just kidding. But no, the top 5 of who would be the logo is a whole lot different than the top 5 best players of all time. And this is off the top of my head because this shit's not important to me. So I've given it zero thought. But logo, top 5 would be Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
A little skyhook on the logo would be dope now.
And Jerry West, just because it's Jerry West and it was already there. Those would be my top 4. And I'd have to give a whole lot of thought on 5. I would go LeBron, but that with a caveat because I would think logos got
no Wilt
playing it, and this fool gonna be playing for another
that's true
5-10
years.
He's
the Tom Brady of basketball.
Wilt is certainly I would have Wilt before LeBron because LeBron is still playing, but Wilt will be my cutoff. In that sense. And like I said, and West would only be there because he's already the logo.
Right. Of course. Now I'm gonna test you again because yesterday when this came up, I really enjoyed the discussion because it's fun, especially if you're doing a show like this. You did radio for years, you do TV, fans and sports junkies love this kind of conversation. But then somebody asked in the chat, all right, well, if you were to redo all the logos, so I won't even make you do hockey or PGA because PGA is easy. That's Tiger. Let's not even argue. If you did a PGA logo,
I could show you 50 emails that I received from old white men today. I assume they were white. Because I said Tiger was the greatest ever in a column today. And they're like, you ever heard of Jack Nicklaus kind of thing? So no,
it's like,
it's not clear. It's not clear cut. Well, Jack Nicklaus is a ridiculously great player.
Yeah.
And an all-time great and has a record for most majors. And don't diss Jack because
but here's the difference though. Jack didn't Ben Hogan and then Tiger Woods. Those were revolutionary players in the sport.
No. You completely missed Arnold Palmer, who he was the reason golf went from nothing to something.
Okay, fair enough.
Great player.
But then Palmer would you put Jack? Jack didn't revolutionize.
And then Jack jumped in and took it even farther.
But I don't think people there's no drinks named after Jack Nicklaus. Nobody's at a country club let me get a Jack Nicklaus, which is lemonade. And you can go to Chick-fil-A and get Arnold Palmer.
Arnold had the army. He had the crowd. He had, he got the attention. Jack whipped ass though. That's the difference. Jack beat people's ass.
But see, to me,
Jack got more second place finishes than most people got first, second, and third, and fifth all combined.
I didn't know that. That's pretty strong.
His numbers are ridiculous.
So what you're telling me is Jack Nicklaus is the Buffalo Bills of golf. That's what you're telling me.
But yeah, he would be the Buffalo Bills of golf if the Bills were also the 49ers.
That was the Steelers.
Or the Patriots.
Yeah.
He won all of those and then finished second all those other times too. So
Okay.
He's a bad man.
Now,
I mean,
all right.
there's no arguing there. But yeah, golf would be Jack Nicklaus and then Tiger Woods. Football,
I said
Jim
Tom
Brown.
Brady, but he's still playing. But it doesn't matter.
But I'm talking about right now. Yeah, but I'd go for I'm going like if you made a logo because they didn't have logos. I would in my order of logos I would have been Jim Brown, Joe Montana, and then Tom Brady.
Okay.
Now because that's the way it should. That's the way the league would see kind of thing. I mean, Jerry Rice he and Jim Brown are the two greatest football players ever, and Jerry Rice is probably the best of the best beyond what's behind, but you can't make the receiver the logo, like it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
I mean, he's my guy, we got the same name, Jerome Lee, but and then baseball, Babe Ruth,
Really?
Hank Aaron,
What?
Babe Ruth, then Hank Aaron. You go from Babe Ruth. How could you not start with Babe Ruth? Seriously?
Seriously?
No, you being racist. You start with Babe Ruth. Now,
I'm not being racist.
Yeah, you are. You go dog the poor white man. Now look, no, I'm sorry, and you're probably misunderstanding my answer here too. Barry, you're probably misunderstanding my answer. I'm not ranking them in order of how. I'm saying if there was a logo like there is in NBA, if there was a baseball logo, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first one would have been Babe Ruth, and then when I left Babe Ruth, I would have switched it to Hank Aaron, and then from Hank Aaron, you see what I'm saying? So that's what I meant. So in NFL,
but I'm just saying,
NFL,
like right now, if you redesigned the logo, because somebody had it.
Right now is different. I mean, but
that's the conversation because
whatever the fuck I put on baseball right now, I wouldn't put anybody. I would have had to put Babe Ruth had to be on it before. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, look, if you're creating the logo at the time for then yeah, but my whole like the discussion is changing it to Kobe. So if you were to recreate all of the logos today,
but that's my argument about changing to Kobe. Is like Jerry West was fine, but you don't change from Jerry West to Kobe. You got to change from Jerry West to Michael Jordan.
But that's so that's why
when it's time to change from Michael Jordan, you need to change to LeBron James.
I just think I can't believe I'm ashamed of you.
Kobe, you missed out.
I am absolutely ashamed that you didn't say Jackie Robinson.
No.
That makes the most sense. On the field, off the field, for this country, for the sport, for
Barry, that's all beautiful, and that's a great we shall overcome moment, and y'all could have marched and screamed about that shit. But Babe Ruth,
no,
Hank Aaron,
no,
that's we'd have gone from Babe Ruth, and then it'd have been Babe Ruth all the way until Hank Aaron broke his record and Hank retired. And then we'd put Hank Aaron up there.
That's it. Just home runs.
Just home runs. He was the baddest pitcher in the league. He was the baddest man. He made more money than the president. Why? Because he had a better year than the president, as he said at the time. And he fucked more hoes. He drank more whiskey, home runs than anybody in baseball history.
No, what you need to do.
Get that man do. Shit, you can't take that away from me. What's wrong with you? How you go? What you want to count? Stolen bases or some shit? you want to add in one of these new ass statistics? Most singles to the right side. What?
Tony Gwynn.
Fuck out of here.
I can't believe. Wait, hold on. No.
Eating candy bar right now. What the fuck are you talking about?
I can't believe that one of the criteria for being a logo is fucking more hoes and drinking more whiskey.
That's how you get votes. And people vote for you.
My whole world is a lie. Oh my God. Oh, that's hilarious. I mean,
you gonna tell a story, you gotta tell the whole story.
Oh, that's so funny.
Jackie Robinson's great. I mean, he took it all on. He changed the world. Lovely. Babe Ruth. Hank Aaron.
Yeah, I don't think Jackie Robinson was the greatest baseball player of all time. But I'm just saying,
but no, he's not,
because of, I mean, look, man,
he's a great player.
The impact that he had on the sport, on, you know, and
I
look,
feel you.
somebody said, I mean, just from an aesthetic standpoint, somebody said Ken Griffey Jr., just because of the swing, the beauty of it, the hat backwards, that would have been amazing.
The logo ain't moving. It's a picture.
Yeah, I know, but it would still look dope.
It's not a GIF. It's not a fucking GIF. It's a picture. If the logo was a GIF, okay, we go Ken Griffey.
Oh, sweetest swing.
Making a leaping grab at the wall and a sweet swing. Barry Bonds. If Barry Bonds hadn't swole up, we'd have gone from Hank Aaron to Barry Bonds in the next little bit.
Probably
but
so.
I don't think there's I wouldn't go from anybody. Like I said, I would have gone Babe Ruth for the first 50 years, whatever, and then switch to Hank Aaron, and I'd still be on Aaron right now because I wouldn't. There's no reason to change it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't think you can change it to somebody that's still playing. That seems a little off-putting, right? Because then you're like,
there's nobody playing right now who I would change it to. Period. That's
Mike Trout wouldn't be on your list of people.
Hell no. No, I'm gonna be racist on that. No, that white dude wouldn't get that. Nobody, no, he ain't fucking no hoes. No.
Yeah, no. I'm not putting no choir boy. I'm not putting a good person. I am not. I put Ty Cobb on that motherfucker before I put.
He in a strip club talking about Mike Trout. They like, so? You know how much it costs to go to Champagne Room? You ain't even VIP. You can't get VIP. Mike Trout. I don't care if your name is Mike Bass.
Mike Catfish. I don't give a shit. Mike Salmon. Bring them all on. Tim Salmon, Mike Salmon. I don't give a fuck.
You need some ones.
Yo, they're probably in New York like, you know why, Babe Ruth? Our damn VIP room is called the Babe Ruth VIP room. Come on, man. There ain't no Mike Trout VIP room. And Arnold Palmer.
Even in the later years, they started chanting it. The Ruth is on fire. Babe Ruth is still here, dog. Still here.
You know what I'm learning? All the greats have something, food or drink named after them. Babe Ruth, Arnold Palmer. I mean, shit. Okay. I get it.
And Kobe beat, that don't count, huh? That was before he. That
was good. Oh, that was you're a solid. Oh, that was good. That was very good. All right, one more thing before I let you go, because I know you're a busy man. You're in the car. That means you're doing shit. Do you see the report come out that JJ's been offered upwards of north of $15 million?
Oh, yeah. Big time. And even the way he approached it, or what he said whenever it was last week or something about, man, his free agency is wild. People are out and interested in him, which makes the Texans not trading him to get something even more ridiculous. Because teams want him. And that's, I mean, he's good for your team. He's great for the locker room. He's outstanding for the community. And it's just money, man. I keep telling you, people get stuck so much on money. Get out these men's motherfucking pockets. I don't care what they make. And the salary cap is bullshit. But y'all, people like you keep want to argue salary cap all the time when the salary cap don't mean jack shit.
I mean, it does.
It don't count. It ain't real. No, it don't.
What do you mean it don't count?
Jesus Christ. I have to teach. I need to teach like seminars on this fake ass salary cap. It ain't hard. You can pay more. You know who paid the most money last season?
Who?
Cash money to players last season?
Who?
Your Houston Texans.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Whatever the salary cap was, they paid way more than that. They paid $244 million last year in cash.
Okay, well then why do teams do stuff like the Panthers are doing?
Shut up. The salary cap was only 100.
Shut up on my own show.
The salary cap was what was the salary cap? Did they pay more than the salary cap? You know why? Because there ain't no cap. It's a hat with a hole in it.
It's a visor. It's more like it's a salary visor.
It ain't like, that's what it is. Damn, I'm gonna write that shit down.
That's some good shit. Hey, me and you, we do pretty good together.
That's perfect. That's exactly what it is. It's a fucking salary advisor. It's got a hole in it. Damn, all these years and I never thought of that shit.
I mean, this is why you have me in your life, Jerome. You throw it out, I'm not. Listen,
that shit will be in the newspaper on Sunday, dog. Stolen.
Stolen. My man says stolen. You know what? As much as you've helped me, you can have it. I hope it makes you famous.
I was already gonna use something about how, but that ain't.
Oh my God!
Hold yourself. But no, I was already gonna use. We had talked about making fun of Cal McNair, you know, playing video games and shit instead of take care of business, and now it turns out that's what the fuck he do,
dude.
You know?
I don't know. How long was that video? I didn't realize how long it was. I wanted to play it because.
Oh, you just play the first part. It I mean, you don't do it now, but when I go, it's not that long. That first part, that Sage Rosenfeld thing. I mean, you can do that. It's not even a minute long.
So I'll play it for the people, but where the hell did it go? God, I lost it.
And you just stop it somewhere in the middle. You know, after he gets to that part, because it is fucking hilarious.
Oh my God! I mean, basically the premise behind it is. Sage Rosenfeld is doing an interview and he talks about the fact that he was talking to Derek Carr. Derek Carr had gone into Cal McNair's office at the time.
David Carr.
David Carr, excuse me. Gone into Cal McNair's office and Sage is like, well, what was it like? He was like, bro, there's nothing in there. He's sitting on the floor playing video games.
He ain't got no furniture. All he got is a big ass TV on the wall
and an
Xbox on the
Xbox
floor playing a video game.
And like, this is your king. This is your leader.
That's the son of a billionaire. This motherfucker only had a decency to furnish the office.
Didn't even give him a beanbag.
Roosevelt got to the Texas in like 2006. So this wasn't like the franchise first, you know, the inaugural year or whatever of the franchise. Yeah. This was the team been around 5-6 years. And he's like, shit, I ain't working.
I mean, I'm grooming him, but. You know what that reminds me of? I swear to God, when you sent me that video and Hal sent me the video as well, and I watched it and I was like, "What is?" It reminded me. Have you ever seen the movie Tommy Boy?
I know.
That's exactly what it reminds me of. Where you've got this, educated businessman that grew this company, and then you got this guy that's sitting in front of a fan in his office going, "Yow, wow!" While the fan makes his voice, like that's what Cal McNair is, and you wonder why they're all screwed up now because this dude. Like 15 years ago was sitting in his office playing Xbox.
And again, a lot of times we talk about him like he's the, some young kid who just inherited the team from his dad, like this is a grown old ass man. He was playing video games in his 50s sitting there like, dude, really?
Hey, wait a minute now. I still play video games. I don't go to the office. I mean, I don't go to, do an NFL.
You at least have furniture in the office. You at least make it look like there's some work.
I sit in a nice chair.
I mean, damn. I mean, at least put on make it. I mean, what? I wonder if he had like his own. They don't call them secretaries anymore. He had an executive assistant.
Yeah, an EA. Yeah.
And so she just he's at there playing video games. She's probably sitting there doing her nails all day.
Right? She's just like, this is the best job ever.
He wasn't taking no meetings. He wasn't. And when how you gonna let your quarterback come in there and you sitting on the floor playing a video game?
Dude.
It was a business meet.
Meet me in the conference room. Right? Look, I'll meet you in the conference room.
Yeah, My office is closed to visitors.
That's embarrassing.
Shit going on in there.
What do you think the odds are it's still like that? If you walk into Cal McNair's.
See, now he's matured and his
really
made a move into his daddy's office. So dad's office
it was already furnished.
He's like big ass TV. What daddy keep the big ass TV at?
Where does dad keep the PlayStation? I don't. No, Cal.
He go in there. He's like, look at all these books and shit in here, and papers. Daddy's office not even furnished. It don't have a big screen TV and no Xbox. What kind of bullshit is this, daddy?
Oh my God.
How you gonna leave me this $1 billion team and no Xbox, daddy? That's just wrong, daddy. I thought you loved me, daddy. Daddy. Oh, daddy. Y'all, you sick, man. You going to hell.
You are so silly. Oh my God, Jerome. I love you so much. That's the funniest shit ever.
Going to hell, man.
You're going to hell. Y'all, that's Jerome Solomon, dude. Thank you so much for doing this every Friday. Tell the people how they can reach you.
At Jerome Solomon everywhere. Do watch the show on Sunday.
Please watch that show. It is a great show.
On ESPN 97.5. I'm telling you, it's the best radio in town. That if you check it out, Lauren and Rachel, they're killing it, dude. I don't know if you caught them lately, but they are killing it. They getting. You know, I'm loosening them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I'm like, yeah, I got them doing stuff they don't want to do. You know.
Really? Which is surprising because Lauren. Oh shit! Hold on. Take a big drink. Lauren is Mrs. Buttoned Up. Nope. Don't say nothing.
She's a sweetheart.
She is.
She's a sweetheart.
She is.
But she getting a little scandalous.
Shit.
Cause I can wear on you. You know, I will.
Yes, I know. Hey, that's
what I do.
That is Jerome Solomon, everybody. Homie, thank you. I really appreciate you joining me every Friday. It means a lot to me. That is Jerome Solomon. Make sure you check him out. Texas Sports Nation on Sundays, ESPN 97.5 on Sunday mornings as well. Listen, that's just a small portion of what you get with Jerome. It's smart, it's funny, it's entertaining. That dude, man. I love Jerome. He's the best. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, I still got a lot of stuff to get to. We still got to talk about college quarterbacks. Who do you think the greatest college? Wow. Who do you think the greatest college quarterback statistically has been since 2000? Think about that for a second. Process that for a second. I'll have the answer for you after the break. Now, this break video is pretty special to me. We lost another comedian in the comedy world. Eric Myers was a funny dude. I had the pleasure of working with him before here in Houston at the Joke Joint. Nothing but energy and love emanates from this dude. Tragically, he passed. He was hit by a van while in Oklahoma, I believe, yesterday. And so I thought, I wanted to pay my respects, and what better way to do that for a comedian than to spread his love and his humor. So enjoy these jokes. Yes, Rach knows. Rach booked Eric. You booked me on that show with Eric. I mean, just the sweetest man. So enjoy these jokes from Eric Myers. We're back in 5 minutes. We're going to talk more sports. Plus, I'm going to show you the shittiest house in Florida. Not Reverend Lord Chris Householder, but like even shittier than that. And then we're going to talk about an Instagram influencer who's going to give me some tips on how I can be better. All right, all that and more right after this break. Don't go anywhere. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. I'll see you in 5.
I'm broke as shit. I just applied for a job at Taco Bell. Has anyone ever seen the job application at Taco Bell? What asshole is writing the questions on this application? Question number 3, and I quote, "How did you hear about Taco Bell?" What the fuck? How did I hear about Taco Bell? I live on Earth. You piece of shit. It's not the Illuminati. I walked here from my house. How do you think I heard of Taco Bell? I Googled diarrhea and your name came up. They ask if you're currently employed. Let's go. No. Let's check the no box there, Einstein. Who's leaving their current job to work at Taco Bell? What piece of shit job do you have? Right now I work at Del Taco, but I'm trying to take it up a notch in the taco game, player. Okay? My goal is Chipotle 2017. They drug test at Taco Bell. What are you, shitting me? Why wouldn't you want a meth head at Taco Bell? You know how fast they are? Give me a taco. There you go. Holy shit. This guy is good. That's the employee of the month, Meth Head Steve. He's there at 6 a.m. because he hasn't slept in like 8 months. Those tacos are flying off the shelves. Taco! 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 Steve, no one's even here. I see people. I saw the Loch Ness Monster in the drive-thru. Here's one of the questions on the application, and here's how it's phrased. What drugs have you done? Not have you done drugs. They're not even bullshitting anymore at Taco Bell. There's like 8 blank lines. Who is answering this shit honestly? What drugs have I done? You mean like today? How do you spell PCP? When does I start? I took an Uber here tonight. First of all, you know they rate us? The Uber driver is rating us when we are a passenger from 1 to 5 stars. Let me get this straight. I am paying you my money to provide me a service, and you're gonna rate me? Fuck you, Joel. Just drive me to the Burger King. My roommate's an Uber driver, though. He's like, no, if you don't talk to us, we think you're a dick. And we'll give you a low rating. And if you drop below 3 stars, a lot of Uber drivers won't even pick you up. I'm like, what? I don't have a car. I can't afford to get banned from Uber. I'm talking my ass off the entire time. I'm laughing at their jokes. I'm giving out ridiculous compliments. Oh, you're taking Cahuenga at rush hour? Excellent choice. I'm sure there'll be no traffic, you fucking asshole. What's that? I'd love to hear the song you wrote. Are you shitting me? You have the album in the car? Shut the fuck up. How long is this piece of shit? 19 tracks? Crash the fucking car. Crash the fucking car. I had an Uber driver call me on my phone. He goes, hey man, I'm stuck in traffic. I'm 6 blocks away. Would you mind walking to the car? Well, yeah, I do. That's why I called Ubers, so I don't have to walk around. I'm paying you, you piece of shit. I'm not here to make life easier for you. Walk to the car. I'll just meet you at your house. How about that? I'll take an Uber to you. Where do you want to go? I'll drive. I'm giving myself 5 stars for this amazing voyage. Oh, don't get me started. You ever have them cancel the trip? What is this bullshit? The guy calls me, goes, yeah, I gotta cancel the trip because I can't find you. Well, what am I missing? I'm out front of the Cheesecake Factory, ass face. I'm not hiding in the woods. I gave you the exact address. You have a GPS in the car. You see the little dot? That's me. Drive to the dot. Pick up the dot. You see the little car? That's you. You see the dot running after that motherfucker? That's me. Stop and get the dot. Stop and get the dot. Thank you.
I got your bitch sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope.
hour number 2 of Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for sticking around. You guys for sticking around through the break. Eric Myers was a funny man. If you didn't laugh at those 2 bits, you're dead inside. That dude, I remember sitting in the back of Joint Comedy Club with Rachel watching Eric Myers on stage, and both of us are dying. And she was like, this guy is so funny and so original and different. And I just remember thinking, I'm a high energy guy. There's no way I could ever match his energy. Unbelievable. You know, you see guys like that and you're like, how is he not? And he was, you know, a popular comic and he made a really good living in comedy. But you see a guy like that and you're like, how is he not bigger than he is? And he was good. I mean, he was known. He worked, you know, we never had a problem booking a gig. Unbelievably talented and funny, and a tragic way to lose a super funny human being, man. So rest in peace to Eric Myers, and the comedy world and the world in general will miss that guy. We were all a little better with him here. All right, so hour number 2 begins. I got to stop and pause for the cause. I did not do this when I started, and I disrespected Sylvia and everybody else. But I got to say, Sylvia was in early, 1:20 today. Sylvia sent me a $5 Venmo for $5 Friday. Sylvia, sweetie, thank you so much for your generosity and your kindness and your support over all these episodes. I really appreciate it. Chris Householder sent me $5 on Venmo. Buddy, I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you. Katie, my sweet Katie, sent me $10 for $5 Friday. Thank you. Donna Rogers, the matriarch of Barry on Deck, $20. She said, congratulations on episode number 200. And Christopher Jones, the man behind helping me get the LLC started and eventually getting this nonprofit started, said, I can't make the show today, but it's $5 Friday and I will watch later. So I really appreciate that. And one last one that I got to shout out, and I hope he's still here. And if he's not, hopefully he sees this later. But I got to say thank you to Joe Pro. Joe Pro sent me $50 on PayPal. Joe Pro, you are just the sweetest human being, man. I thank you so much. You guys sleep on Joe Pro. That dude is not only kind and generous, super intelligent, and just an awesome dude. So Joe Pro, thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you all for your generosity, for your support, for your eyeballs and watching and your ears and listening and your kindness and helping me with these charitable things that we do, helping me grow this show, supporting the show, talking about the show. I appreciate it. And I'm out of ways to say it. But I do. Thank you so much. So cheers to all of you. Joe Pro is a sweetheart, Katie. Fact. 100% fact. Even Mark G. Joe Pro, you're the real MVP. No doubt. Thank you, Joe Pro. From the bottom of my heart. Seriously. All right. Normally I do a Patreon update. We didn't have any new Patreon members, but I will say this, and I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to bother you, but if you do want to join the Patreon movement, it's patreon.com/Barry on Deck. If you like the show, if you'd like to see us do another 200 episodes, if you're here every day and you watch, well, why not go ahead and join the Patreon? Think about this. For $5 a month, as little as $5 a month, there's 2 tiers. There's the $5 tier and the $10 tier. The $2 tier is going away at the end of March. But for either $5 or $10, oh, God damn it, House, I forgot. I got you next Friday. You guys, I fucked up. House upgraded his Patreon to $20 a month, which I didn't even know was possible until Joe Pro did it. I am so sorry, House. That's a real slap in the face. I would downgrade it if I was you. Fuck this guy. Fuck me. What a dickhead. Yeah, I apologize, House. But House is doing $20 a month, but the tiers are $5 and $10. You get all the cool shit you see on the screen, depending on where you sign up. The real thing is, though, you keep this show going and you're allowing me and my support team, which is Jen at this point, and there are other people behind the scenes, Katie and House and so many others that really a lot of you contribute to this show. This is a full team effort. A full team effort. This is not just, oh, Barry's no. No, Barry's just the dickhead behind this microphone. It's so many of you that help me pull this off. But it allows us to keep doing this, allows me to keep doing this. So if you want to join the Patreon, patreon.com/Barry on Deck. I will say one reason, one thing that might actually, I'll sit go tear. Cece's like, I'm sorry, what? Y'all got to go back. That's the greatest callback in the history of Barry on Deck is the Congo. I will say this about the Patreon. Two really, besides all the swag and the gifts and everything else that I tried to send you to make it valuable, there's going to be two things going forward, really three reasons why you're going to want to be on Patreon. One is the Discord. Guys, I can't even stress to you how amazing the Discord is as a family and as a community. It's worth it alone just to pay the $5 a month to have access to the Barry on Deck Discord. The deckheads are all there. We hang out. We talk shit. We help each other. We argue. We fuss. We fight. We love. If somebody's like, hey, I'm trying to win this online vote, all the deckheads rally and go do it. It is amazing. I'm a very, very small part of it. That is a deckhead run thing, and it is amazing. And it alone would be worth joining the Patreon. But you also get an audio version of this show that I upload almost every day. I mean, all the episodes are there. So if you just wanted to listen on your phone while you're driving a day later, you can absolutely do that. And going forward, the plan will be that you won't see the online episodes after a couple of days. So 48 to 72 hours after a show airs, it will be pulled down off of YouTube. But if you have the link, you will still have access to it. And those links will be on Patreon. So it's all worth it. It's only $5 a month. If you think about that, there's 20 shows a month. That's less than what, 40 cents a show? YouTube can sponsor a fledgling YouTube fuckface for 40 cents a show. So go do it. Hey, Jeff Bell, buddy, you are the man, the inventor of the Triple Crown. He has stamped his place in the Barry on Deck Hall of Fame as the inventor of the Triple Crown, and I appreciate your generosity. He said, here's 20 for 200. Keep up the great work. No, Jeff Bell, you keep up the great work, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Also, Dandy Dan, checking in with the $5 super chat. Thank you, buddy. He said, I said I'd do this if I saw Nip, but the Jerome interview happened, and I don't want to be the weirdo asking for a quick flash, so here's to 200 more. Well, thank you, Dandy Dan. You know what? I'll give you a little nip. Look at that. Look, right there. There it is. That's for you. That's for your super chat. How'd that feel, huh? Got a little hair going there. All that. That's for you, Dandy Dan. Thank you, buddy. Mark G said, I can't speak highly enough about the Discord. I'm telling you guys, it's $5 a month just to get access to the Discord, and it's worth it. I don't do a lot on the Discord. Robert said, I got that screenshot. Now he's going to jerk off to it. I'm telling you, the Discord is worth it alone. It's an amazing community out there. Yes, I know. I have time. I have fat rolls on my titties, Juan. Raise your hand if you don't have fat rolls on your titties. Nobody raised their hand. Fuck you guys. All right. Hey, I didn't even do the sports headlines, did I? Yeah, fuck it. We talked about J.J. Watt already with Jerome. This dude right here, if you guys don't know, this is Ben Cleveland. He's a lineman for the Georgia Bulldogs. He's going to be in the draft. He says the goal in the draft. You raised your hand. Susie's the best. Robert said he likes the Discord. Yeah, you might see Robert on there occasionally. Occasionally. Danny got his money's worth. Good, buddy. I'm glad you didn't ask for a ball shot. All right, this guy you see on the screen, that is Ben Cleveland. He is well known in NCAA football for being a beast in the weight room. He says that he hopes to break the NFL scouting combine record for the bench press. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, as soon as I say this, I can already guarantee that Tony in the chat is going to say he could do this. Tony in the chat is going to say this, but the current NFL combine scouting combine record for bench press is held by Oregon State defensive tackle Stephen Paye, who did 49 reps of 225 pounds. 49 reps. Think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of basically the weight of Tony Garza's head. 225 pounds. Could you imagine? And that is Tony, by the way, if you guys don't know. That's what Tony looks. If you've never met Tony Garza, that's what he looks like. Don't let this picture on your screen fool you. That's him. You just don't recognize him because of the beard. It's the same guy. 49 reps of 225 pounds. Now, I just showed you my titty, and I'm a svelte 202. So that dude's lifting me with a 25-pound weight on my chest 49 times. What? So this guy wants to break that record. So I'm guessing he's trying to do 50 at 225. Either way, that's ridiculous. I was curious. What's your... I used to do 10 to 12 of 225. Nobody believes you. I'm such a puss when it comes to weightlifting. Like, that's not my thing. I'm a runner, right? Like, I run. I don't really lift weights. In fact, I don't think I've ever lifted my body weight. I mean, I work out with weights sometimes. I don't know why do people do that? Like, I work out with... I think the most I ever lifted was like 180. What a weakling. I'm a body weight guy. Rev said the only negative on the Discord is one of the mods. And by one, he means Brandon Martinez. They don't like each other. I think the feeling is mutual about Brandon and the YouTube mods, by the way. But yeah, I know you lift, Tony, but you're not doing 49 times 225. You're not doing that. I've never been we have a weight machine here at the house, and I'll be like, all right, motherfuckers, let's go. And then I put like 20 pounds on either side of the bar, and I'm like, hey! One. Fuck this. I'm going running. I'm just not a weight guy. I mean, like, obviously, you don't look at me and go, shredded. Yeah, shredded. Like shredded cheese, maybe. So any dude that could do 49 reps at 225, that's fucking amazing. So this dude plans to break it. The 6'6", he's a left tackle for Georgia. Where'd it go? Let me show you what it looks like again. This is what it looks like. 6'6". He weighs, I mean, you could just tell by his neck. He weighs, and by the way, he's not wearing shoulder pads here. No, just kidding. He weighs 354 pounds. But he's like, oh, I slimmed down some. I'm down to 345. Well, you cut your pinky toe off. That's where you lost the 9 pounds. Pretty crazy. He was first team all SEC for the Bulldogs. He's a guard. Sorry, not a tackle. He's a guard. So, yeah, pretty wild. Dude's going to try to break the combine record for bench press. Rev says, hey, we insult one Discord mod guy. Jen gets 0 hate. I will mute you all. No, you won't. No, you don't get to mute everybody. I get to make that call. D-Mod is like, the Discord mods eat kitty litter. Is there going to be a fight? Am I going to have to just get rid of all the mods? I don't want this infighting. We're all a family, people. God damn it. Man, I didn't eat at the break, you guys. It's too much whiskey. It's getting bad. All right, what was the other thing? Speaking of the Discord, KD sent me, by the way, this is another great way to kind of, be a producer of the show. Because sometimes you guys will send me a link or whatever, but KD sent me some information. Speaking of college, he sent me a really cool, some info from ESPN Plus. The top, now remember I asked you this before the break, the top college football quarterback since 2000, who did you think would be number one If you didn't say Baker Mayfield, you're an idiot. Yeah, you're a moron. Because according to this article on ESPN Plus, statistically, the best college quarterback since 2000. This is Baker Mayfield. Rev said, I said Tim. Well, he was fourth, so that's a really good guess, Rev. What up, Christopher Jones? Thank you for the Venmo, buddy. Appreciate you. So Baker Mayfield was number 1. Cam Newton was 2. VY was 3. Tebow was 4. Burrow was 5. Deshaun Watson 6. Kyler Murray 7. Lamar Jackson 8. Marcus Mariota 9. Robert Griffin III 10. It's interesting when you look at guys that have like gone on to success or failure on this. I mean, it's almost 50-50, right? Because you got Baker and Cam who are still playing. Cam won an MVP. Baker finally got a franchise that was struggled to get to the playoffs, finally got into the playoffs. So you got 2 guys with some success, right? They're still playing. VY, obviously not success. Tebow, obviously not. We don't know about Joe Burrow, so we're literally at 2 for 2 in the top 5. Watson, success. Kyler Murray, success. So that's what? That's 4 that have had success and 2 that hadn't. Lamar Jackson is 5. Marcus Mariota, no. And Robert Griffin III, no. So on this list, Joe Burrow doesn't count, so you got 9 left. 5 guys are still playing and playing well. 4 guys, not so well. It says, so this is some quotes from the article on ESPN+. In the last year, the 20th century quarterback play in college football changed. Michael Vick kind of started to revolutionize that with passing and running. Joe Hamilton did the same thing with 3,000 yards passing, 700 yards rushing. Drew Brees was basketball on turf, they called it in the Big Ten. So it says everything we thought it was evolving at the turn of the century did so, and then some. Quarterback play in the 2000s has evolved to include numbers we never thought imaginable. 3,500, 1,000 seasons, 200 passer rating, completions near 80%. So this is a culmination of those sports. In fact, Kevin Kolb was 60 on the list. There are others on the list as well. It's not just these top 10. If you're curious, other notables from 16 to 20, Jameis Winston, Matt Leinart, Andrew Luck, Tua Tagovailoa, and Phillip Rivers rounded out your top 20. 11 through 15 was Trevor Lawrence, Colt McCoy, Johnny Manziel, Kellen Moore, Sam Bradford. All pretty much Trevor Lawrence, we're going to find out. Colt McCoy, Johnny Manziel, Kellen Moore, Sam Bradford. Others on the list, in case you're wondering, well, where was Russell Wilson? 24. Where was Ben Roethlisberger? 26. Alex Smith, 37. Eli Manning, 41. Patrick Mahomes, 54. And yes, Aaron Rodgers made the top 60, but just barely. Aaron Rodgers was 56 on the list of the top college football quarterbacks since 2000. Now, Michael Kitces is like, this list is trash. Why? This is statistically, they didn't say, this isn't an opinion list, Michael. This is a factual based off of statistic list since 2000 of the top quarterbacks in college football. Aaron Rodgers is 56. I mean, it says something, but because you look at it and you're like, okay, so Tim Tebow was 4 and he was a washout in the NFL. Save for that one, playoff game with the Broncos. I think they played the Steelers when everybody's like, whoa, Tebow's for real. No, he's not. It's a pretty interesting list. I mean, you got some MVPs on the top 10. Lamar Jackson, Cam. Deshaun's gonna win one. Yeah. So, I mean, you got a couple MVPs in the top 10. Washouts. No big deal. Jay Cutler, out of curiosity. Well, I don't have the full list because I don't have access to ESPN Plus. I mean, I do because somebody gave me their password. Shout out to Gray Lane Bell. I didn't say your handle, Total Dallas. Fuck. All I can see is the screenshot that Katie sent me. Kevin Cobb is 60. Andy Dalton is 59. And then I have the list that I gave you. So I have no idea where to. I don't know what you're talking about. Also, thank you for your Netflix password and your Hulu password, your Amazon Prime, your Pornhub password. Really weird shit you're into. This is not a subjective list. This is based off of statistics. Statistics. Michael Caravanta said 19,217 passing yards don't mean anything. Dubs don't mean anything. Keenum was robbed. Oh my God, Michael. Why are you blowing Case Keenum? I mean, look. I don't know. Hold on. Let me look up Case Keenum. Well, this is his pro football stats. I don't have time for this shit. I'm not going to argue with you why Case Keenum's not in the top 10. Fuck Case Keenum as a staff, record label, and as a crew. What do you want me to do? You think ESPN was just like, all right, let's list everybody 1 through 60, and then fuck Case Keenum. Even if he's top 10, we're going to bump him down to 40, even though statistically he should have been in the top 10. Well, he's not. So I don't know what to tell you. Passing yards? It's so much more than that. It's touchdowns, it's QBR, it's completion percentage, it's all of that stuff. So. And then Amos said, Case was in college for 13 years. You mean Dr. Case Keenum, Amos? Boo this man. I know I'm hurting some U of H feelings right now. All right, so that was a pretty interesting thing, Katie. Thank you for sending me that. And of course, you got people upset. Sean's like, this is a goddamn system list. That's all it is. I mean, while that's true, everybody thought Patrick Mahomes was a system quarterback, right? I mean, we saw, that's why people were like a little skeptical about him in the NFL. How's that going to translate? He played at Tech. That's a system thing. And Mahomes was actually 54 on the list. And then remember now, some of these cats come out early, junior year. They don't play, into their 40s like Case Keenum did, right, Amos? Trevor Lawrence was 11 on the list. Yeah. He was 11. And Katie said the perfect QB for everything both Art Briles and Kevin Sumlin wanted to accomplish at U of H. He topped 5,000 yards, 40 touchdowns in 3 different seasons, and his 19,270 passing yards over 2,000 more. But what was his rank, Katie? Oh, Keenum was 22. Okay. I mean, yeah. Is Case Keenum legitimately, come on, fam. Is Case Keenum one of the top 25 best quarterbacks in football since 2000? Maybe. Statistically, apparently he is. But would you take him over Mahomes at 54, Aaron Rodgers at 56, Manning at 41, Roethlisberger at 26, Russell Wilson at 24? And I get it. It's different from college to pros. Yeah. Christopher Jones said TB caught up to Mahomes' system, or is his OL just sucked? Yeah, well, different system too. Andy Reid in the pros versus, Texas Tech and college. Big difference. D-Mata said Case Keenum should be in the top 10. I don't understand. I just don't understand. You guys, your loyalty to some of these cats, VY and Case, and why? What did they ever do to you? I don't understand it. I don't understand the infatuation with Case Keenum. Is it just because he went to U of H? Whoop-de-fucking do. So did Andre Ware. I don't see y'all out here slobbing his knob. Jesus. Get over it, people. There's nothing better than oh my God. Look, speaking of handsome, look at this sexy son of a bitch showing up. Mr. Hart, you're on my list of people I need to speak to. So we need to make that happen soon. No, that's weird. All right. Let's talk about some non-sports shit. We've been sportsy for almost an hour and a half. Well, almost an hour. Okay. No, it's a good thing. We're going to just chit chat. You know, we talked about earlier stuff. You know, we need to do it again. I need to have you back on the show again, Mr. Hart. We need to do that again too. But I wanted to share with you guys, the worst house in Florida. So I'm gonna put this on the screen. You definitely don't want this realtor. So this is from Philippa Main, a Tampa Bay realtor. Check this shit out. Hold on, let me get rid of that. Let me put this up here. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna put this on the screen first because this was his listing. This is pretty wild. So here it is. Literally the worst house on the street. The seller has done the hard work of cleaning up the almost half-acre property. It only took 7 dumpsters. So now is your chance to make it from here, or take it from here. Have you ever watched HGTV and thought, I could do that? If so, pack up your tape measure and start Googling how to identify a load-bearing wall, because it's time to put your money where your mouth is. The roof leaks, the floor creaks, and there's a terrible draft. But this 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath home is very open concept. And by that, we mean the inside is open to the outside because several of the windows are broken. There's a large sunny window in the kitchen and absolutely nothing else. A wonderful feature for someone interested in a bright reading space and ordering takeout for every meal. Now, I know you've heard of detached garage, but have you ever heard of a detached foundation? Because that's what you'll find here in the large bonus room at the house at the right of the home. And if you're looking for a house that screams, I've got bizarre and ominous energy, then honey, stop the car because you found it right here, conveniently located off of US 301. If you need a place to stage your next post-apocalyptic zombie movie, this is it. This is so fucking great. The covered porch is really good. Rest here on your way to the safe zone vibes. What else? Oh, wait, hold on. I missed it. Oh, and whether you like to turn up the heat or keep it cool, it won't matter here because there's no HVAC. Oh, and don't forget about the brick chimney that perfectly epitomizes how we all feel after 2020, about to collapse and going nowhere. Literally, there is no fireplace inside the house. There's just a chimney with no fireplace. That's so fucking great. Oh my God. What else can be said about this one-of-a-kind opportunity? It's not in a flood zone, and will be conveyed with clear title, but we don't have a survey and the seller has never seen the property. So buyers are strongly encouraged to do their own due diligence. And if you're not interested in crying yourself to sleep every night while you rehab this home, might we suggest tearing it down and building a brand new one in its place? The neighbors would likely thank you. God damn it. That is legitimately the best. Now, let's take a look at this bad boy, shall we? Let's get in this together here. Let me zoom in. Let's go. This is what this gem looks like. Let me zoom in a little more here for you guys. Hey, like I'm looking at this thinking that ain't so bad. What's wrong with this? I mean, let's see. Okay, I mean, the driveway doesn't look great. It doesn't look terrible. What else we got going here? Okay. Nothing looks bad yet. All right. I mean, the siding could use a little cleaning. Yard ain't exactly great. Alan Denson said, oh my God, it's my house. All right. The backyard needs some work. No grass. Oh boy. Now this is a little dirty and disappointing. There's the broken window. I don't know what this shit is hanging down over here. Trees awfully close to the house. That's not good. Oh, wow. All right. Now there's some siding just broken off from the house. I see some cinder block bricks right here along with the rest of the house. Hey, it's got a satellite dish, folks. What else we got going here? Okay. That's not the greatest looking thing. That ain't terrible, though. I mean, look, you could do worse. Could get a good buy on this bad boy. Oh, man. Yeah, that's not, that whole cinder block foundation is very scary. This doesn't look great. I want to see some insides. Do they not go inside? I don't know if this picture is crooked or the house is. I'm really not sure which one this is. I don't know what was going up there. Was that a gutter at one point? Oh, look at that chimney. Oh, they just added a chimney for no fucking reason. Oh my God, that's so great. It doesn't have a fireplace. Uh-oh. Now we're making our way inside to this bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, there has been some crack cocaine smoked in this room. No doubt. Look at that ceiling. That ceiling screams hiding meth up there. What do we got? What room is this? This is the dining room? Oh my God, this is great. Why is that plug so high on the wall? Oh, that was the old phone plug. Oh man, nice kitchen. Wow. Okay, we're just gonna jam. Boy, you're not getting much hot water out of that hot water heater or that water heater. I know you can't say hot water heater. It's a water heater. Fuck off. Man, nice kitchen. Hey, but you know what? You can do what you want with it. The tile is still in good. Well, okay. Oh, well, there's that. Jesus. How much is this house? There's the rest of your kitchen. I wouldn't even trust the plugs at this point. There's a door to the pantry. Hey, here's the living room where dead people have died. Okay, I'm not pooping on that. I'll tell you that right now. I'm a big pass on that. This must be the master. Jesus. Oh, let's go view the upstairs. Oh, jeez. What is happening right now? This is so sad. Oh, it's got mini blinds, guys. It's got mini blinds. Oh my God. Wow. I feel like you ever showered in a shower where you had to shower after you showered? Split level. That's what they call a Texas basement. No, that's what they call a Texas crack house. This is awful. Jesus Christ. Oh, treehouse. How the fuck is the treehouse nicer than the actual fucking house? I would rather sleep out in the goddamn tree. At least there's probably less roaches and shit out there. Wow. I wonder how much this bad boy is. This is terrible. All right, so there you go. There's your house. Let's see. Does it? Oh, it's listed for 69. Get it? Because you sex north and south. I'm trying to zoom out here. If I drag this down, it's not going to work. Told you. I don't know why this bitch acts like this. There it goes. 69. Oh, shit. $69,000. I don't think I would pay $9,000 at this point for that house. That's pretty terrible. But I love the real estate agent's honesty. That was the best part. Absolutely the best part. All right. Hey, we're going to do this real quick. I don't know if you have any questions for me. Maybe this is a good time to do it since we talked houses. All right, so we do a little lawn talk every Friday on Barry on Deck. I try to help you guys as best I can. I'm by no means the definitive expert. I will always default to my buddy, my pal, the real genius, dare I say, in the state of Texas, not just the city of Houston. Randy Lemon taught me a lot of what I know, but I try to pass on the knowledge as I can. And if you guys have questions about your lawn, then I would invite you to start them with hashtag lawn talk. So just do me a solid. Just put that on your question. Right there. Hashtag lawn talk. If you'll start your question with that, I'll try to find it. Now, look, I don't know about gardens yet. We're going to start a garden, Nora and I, in March. I'm excited about that. It'll be pretty cool. And then hopefully as I learn, I'll be able to share what I learn with you guys. Until then, though, I can help you with some shrub and tree stuff, but mostly it's about your grass. It's about your lawn. That's why it's called lawn talk, not garden talk, not bushes talk. Not, I had some succulents in the house and I was wondering, should I put rocks or should I just actually put just succulent dirt down? I don't know. Let me go get Nora. She's the succulent lady at this house. That sounds special. But if you have discussions about your lawn, now I do have a sample for you. I don't know if he would want you this, but Aaron Raybold sent me this picture of his backyard and he's like, what should I do? This is bad. This is Chris Reyes in San Antonio bad. And some of you have lawns like this. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a good teaching moment. If your backyard, your front yard, a section of your yard is legitimately 80 to 90 to 100% weeds, there's no actual grass. There's no saving. How do I fix this? This is what I emailed Aaron. You start over. If your backyard is the majority of weeds and no grass, and I mean no, even a little grass, if it's only 10%, 20%, it's time to start over. And Randy Lemon has a great saying. It's kill, till, and fill. And it is legitimately the best way to fix a lawn that is nothing but weeds. So what you do is you spray a glyphosate on there. That's like a Roundup or something like that. I've done the Compare and Save weed killer, which kills everything. It kills weeds. It kills grass. It kills everything. But that's what you want. So I told him, you need to kill everything. And then what I would do is I would weed eat all the dead shit to break it off. Don't go pull it. That'll take forever. Get your weed eater out and weed eat it down to the dirt. You want dirt and rocks and shit flying when you do this. Now all those weeds have been scalped off of the soil. Now you're going to rake them up or get them out of there. Then take a tiller and till that soil up. All right. So I'm going to show you. So you're killing the weeds. You're getting them out of there. Now you should see, you'll see like where they were in the ground, but now you're going to till that soil. It's going to mix it up. Those weeds will become just, organic matter in the lawn. And then you're going to take a 50-50 mix of soil and compost and spread it out about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch thick, at least 1 inch thick, really. You could do 2 inches, 3 inches, but you need to put down a 50-50 mix before you lay your sod. And I'm assuming most of us have St. Augustine grass. So that was my advice. So if you find yourself a section of your yard, the majority of your yard, or, there's the back side in between my driveway and my, the neighbors is just fucking all weed. Kill, till, fill. Copyright Randy Lemon. Shout out. It's really the best way to do it. Mark G had a question. Hashtag lawn talk. How do I get my shitty neighbors to take care of their lawn? Well, that's hashtag lawyer talk. I mean, I would report them to the HOA, to be honest with you. That's an easy thing. Just report them to the HOA. Just be like, hey, y'all need to send these folks a violation because this is horse shit. White Magic, hashtag lawn talk. For areas where the grass died and it's now just dirt, is it better to seed or sod? Great question. This is what I want you guys to understand because a lot of people get confused about seeding and sodding. And here's the difference, White Magic and everybody else. It's very simple. It depends on the type of grass you have, which will determine what you'll do. The two most common types of grass in Houston and Texas is St. Augustine and Bermuda. They're very distinct in the way that they look and the way that you have to plant them and grow them in your yard and treat them and resurrect them if needed. So The answer really is white magic. If you have Bermuda in the rest of your yard, then you need to seed that area. And I would highly recommend that you till the dirt, if that's what it is. He said it's just dirt. So till that dirt, get it broken up and loosened up, and, then spread that 50-50 mix, 2 to 3 inches. I would go 2 to 3 of soil and compost. You just call up your local place that has like mulch and stuff and be like, hey, I'm looking for a 50-50 mix. They'll know exactly what that is. And then you figure out, all right, I need 2 inches or 3 inches in a section that's, 100 by 100. And you'll be able to figure out how many square yards you'll need delivered. And then you'll spread that out. And then if you have Bermuda, you'll throw out Bermuda seeds and water. If you have St. Augustine, you're going to order a pallet or however much you need of St. Augustine sod and lay it out. So the big difference here is I don't know a ton about Bermuda. I don't have Bermuda. I've never had Bermuda. A lot of my knowledge comes from the St. Augustine, but with the seed, you want to get that out. You want to keep it wet. You want to make sure it grows. St. Augustine's a little bit different. You want to make sure that when you put out the St. Augustine, you put that 50-50 mix down, you lay down the sod, keep those edges tight. Don't like, a lot of people just throw it down and like, it'll fix itself. And they're going to have a shit ton of weeds when they do that and be fighting an uphill battle after that. Take the time when you lay St. Augustine to treat it like you're making a quilt. Get those edges as tight as possible on that grass. Like when you put it down, butt them up there. It takes a little longer, but it's worth it. And then get you a roller that you can rent from a rent place, fill it with water, and smooth that shit out, and then keep it wet for 2 weeks. Make sure that dirt underneath that sod is always wet, not drowning, just moist, like a date. 2 weeks, and then water it regularly, 1 inch to 1.5 inches a week. There you go. Let's see. Anybody else? What else? I don't see any hashtag lawn talk. Okay, we're good. Well, I think that's it. I think that's there we go. There's Benjamin Rush. Hashtag lawn talk. Is there anything we should put on St. Augustine after the late freeze? Well, some of you are going to lose your lawn or sections of it. That's just how it's going to go. My first suggestion, we talked about this last week, Benjamin Rush, but if I were you, what I would do is what's called scalping your St. Augustine. What you want to do is you should be mowing as high as possible always for your St. Augustine, but what you want to do is lower your mower a couple of notches, not all the way to the ground. If you mow at the highest, then drop it 2 to 3 notches. If you mow at, 3 inches, drop it 1 inch, drop it a notch or 2. But you want to go lower than you normally have been mowing. And by the way, you should be mowing at the highest level that your mower will go. But lower it a couple notches, kind of scalp it, bag that so that it doesn't fall back in and create thatch. And then if you can, go rent an aerator or pay somebody to come out and aerate your lawn and then spread compost. That'll be the best way to give your lawn a fighting chance from recovering after the freeze. But if it's dead, if it has died because of the freeze and won't come back, and you'll know by April if your lawn's going to come back. At that point in April, mid-April, late April, maybe even early May, then you got to go to what we just talked about, the kill, till, and fill. Find that section of the whole thing and just start killing it. Glyphosate it out, weed eat that shit out, pick all that up, rake it all up and bag it. Now you're just left with dirt. Till that dirt, 50-50 mix, relay your sod. That's really all you have left. D-Mod on Lawn Talk, have the hogs stopped feasting on your lawn? Well, that's not really lawn talk. That's just getting all up in my business talk. But yeah, lawns, from what I can tell, hogs are seasonal. Plus, the neighbors across the street put a fence up all across the creek where they were coming over. So, that's it. All right, that's enough lawn talk. I think we did good. Amazon scared them off. Yeah. All right, we're done, CC. I know you hate the lawn talk. Let's talk about this Alexa Collins chick, shall we? Because Alexa Collins is a millionaire. And she is what you would call an Instagram influencer. Now, Alexa is a quote model. She made her first million at 25 thanks to Instagram. She owns a 4-bedroom house and a swimming pool. She dropped out of college. And she said, look, my parents weren't happy about it, but they were set on me going to school, but it's not what I wanted to do. When I left high school, I studied communications. But I decided to take a break after graduating and never went back. It took 3 years for me to see a big growth in my business. That's when I left college, as I realized this is what I wanted to do. I was already working with a lot of big brands, so I realized there were many opportunities there. So I'm going to share with you my screen, because this is Alexa Collins, and I just found this interesting. And some of you want to get into this in some way, shape, or form. Some of you want to be a streamer. Some of you want to be maybe an influencer. Some of you want to grow and market and stuff, and including me. I'm in that list. So she says you need about 50,000 followers to start making money. That's when you become a micro influencer. And here I was thinking I was a micro influencer. She said, they were set on me going to school. I told them, guys, listen, I understand this is new age, but this is what I'm going to do. All right. So this is Alexa. I mean, she's cute. Let's all be real. Let's be real about it. She's cute, which is amazing that people make this much money just off of being cute. She said now she's working with brands like Fashion Nova, Urban Decay, Tarte Cosmetics. She grew her following by posting twice a day, chatting to fans online, and documenting every single thing I was doing. So what she's done here is she's given us, this is Alexa's tips for growing on social media. Let's see how many of these I do or need to do. Number 1, post twice a day. Make sure your page has pretty aesthetics and engage with your followers. So I engage with my followers. I post once a day, but I still tweet and shit, but I just don't do Instagram. Make yourself relatable to your audience. You don't want to be untouchable. Sometimes people think social media is glamorous. Nobody thinks that. But we all have our problems. So you need to tell people if you have insecurities or what's going wrong in your life, because you need to make sure you're speaking to them. Okay. Number 3, make sure you have quality content. Don't post anything you're not happy with. It's about quality over quantity. Number 4, I have good editing skills. I use various different apps to edit my photos, and I have my own presets on Lightroom. Oh, you're so fancy. That's not that big of a deal. It's also important to have good lighting, cameras, and angles. Angles are key. She said, create a media kit. This is important to have once you hit 10,000 followers. It should break down your demographic and engagement, so when you're pitching the brands, they can go through it easily. For people who are just starting out, it's all about being confident. If you want to do something, you can always figure it out, a way to do it no matter what people tell you. I know it sounds cheesy, but you have to listen to yourself, and if you think you have the potential to do something, then go for it. And that is why I wanted to bring that up. She's killing it. Good for her. But there are a lot of you out here, and I want to mention someone in particular in Francisco who was posting on the Discord. He was just featured by his company on social media, and he took a leap of faith. And he jumped out there and he chased something. And I just, on this 200th episode, as we're winding up, again, want to say thank you for allowing me to invade your social media, your YouTube or your home or your phone or whatever it is, wherever, however you consume Barry on Deck. But I want to encourage you guys to chase something. Don't just settle. Now, I'm not telling you quit your job, ignore your bills and your family. But I'm telling you, if you want it, go after it. Go chase it. Go get it. Because I'd rather at the end of my life on this earth be able to look myself in the mirror and say, I went after it. Maybe I didn't get it the way I wanted it, but I tried. As opposed to looking at yourself in the mirror and be thinking, what if? What could have happened? I wonder if I would have gone after it, would I have succeeded? I think what it comes down to is love. If you love it and you want to do it, go get it. It can be done. And I speak from experience because I'm 200 episodes into a show that I didn't even know I wanted to do, but now I love so much and I can't wait to do another 200 episodes. Go do it. All of you. Stop waiting. Stop making excuses. And stop holding yourself back because you're the only one preventing you from doing what you want to do. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. If I can help you achieve your goals and do the things you want to do, hit me up. I'm happy to try to do that in any way, shape, or form that I can. Because if a fledgling YouTube fuckface with no real skills like myself can make 200 episodes of a show like this, you can do what you want to do. So go do it. I love you. And we all support you, and we'll do it. Thank you for 200 episodes. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. And do me 3 favors until I see you again. Be safe. Be kind. Go for what you love. And most importantly, love each other. Thank you. See you Monday. Daddy's making a YouTube video!